Hello, everyone. I'm Psychotherapist David Haviland, author of Angry Like Me, and welcome to another edition of Back to the Gravel Pit. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this reference, I will advise you that about 20 years ago, in a cold and dusty gravel pit in her home state of South Dakota, our new Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, confessed to a heinous crime. A crime so odious that I believe it forever earns her a place in the Hall of Fame of human personality disorders. Impatient that her young wire hair pointer named Cricket was not responding quickly enough to her training methods, Kristi went back to her truck, pulled out a rifle, and blew the dog's brains out. Simply untrainable were her words as she explained why she simply had to destroy this beautiful, frolicking living creature. Now Kristi Noem has brought that same cold-hearted decisiveness, lack of empathy, and sociopathic demeanor to her new job with the federal government, methodically rounding up families who once believed in the Statue of Liberty's invitation and dared to seek comfort from oppression by coming to America's shores. Threatening terrified immigrants via TV spots in which she happily warns that if you shouldn't be here, we will find you. And shamelessly prancing in front of shirtless prisoners at a notorious detention center in El Salvador, showing off her ice Barbie curves in a provocative manner, doubling down on her determination to rid America of quote-unquote immigrant scum. Now, I don't encourage violence. In fact, I oppose it, especially when our anger gets out of control and pushes us to do things we ultimately regret. But I do believe that Kristi Noem's gravel pit is the perfect metaphor for the depths to which our beloved country has sunk in recent weeks. Instead of our leaders raising America up, everything around us is sinking. From Trump sinking our economy and the stock market to Elon Musk sinking the careers of thousands of hardworking federal workers. From Pete Hegseth possibly sinking ships with his loose lips to RFK Jr. practically lowering innocent children into their graves through his vitamin-based measles cures. America, we are in that gravel pit right now, fighting for our very democracy, struggling for our constitutional freedoms, and ultimately for our very lives. Just like Kristi Noem's dog Cricket fought for her life right down to her final breath. One thing Cricket couldn't do was climb out of that gravel pit. Kristi Noem saw to that. But together as American citizens, we can rise from that pit. We have the power through demonstrations, boycotts, and political action all across America. We are doing it now. We, the people, can climb out of this dark, abysmal place and turn the tables on our oppressors. Then the gravel pit will be the perfect place to bury the authoritarian plans of our oppressors, to trash their brutal Project 2025 plans and all the fascist threats they've aimed at us. America, it is time. Let's do it for Cricket. Let's do it for our children. Together, no gravel pit can hold us. This is Psychotherapist David Haviland signing off till next time.